Knit One Crochet 2 presents a method to work a stretchy cast on. Alright, so this is the method that I use for if I want to do a stretchy type of cast on. I like to use that for the top of socks, for example, or the cast on for a hat, or anything that you want to have enough stretchiness without the edge, ruffling out. With this particular method, you will pull out, to start like the long tail cast on, so you pull out enough yarn, approximately like 3 times the length, the circumference of what it is that you're going to be casting on for. So I'm just kind of guessing here. This is just to demonstrate. So you have your tail, and you do a slip knot for your first stitch, and then I will pull the yarn from the ball, will be wrapped around my little finger and my index finger, and then this is where actually you don't need the 2 needles. I do a loop, so it's basically, I guess I'm trying to think, I guess to the left, but instead of doing just 1 loop, you do it twice. Then you insert your needle inside this loop and you go pick up the working strand, which is attached to the ball, and you pull that strand through, and that creates 1 stitch. So the loop that you form is from the long tail that you've reserved, and you twist it this way and you twist it again, and then you insert and you pull through. So you do a loop a second time, insert your needle through this loop, go pick up the working end that's attached to the ball and pull it through, and then you pull on the long tail to tighten things up. It makes a really nice edging. You can see how it's kind of neat there. So let's do it again. Loop, do it the second time, insert, go pull that strand, and then pull on the long tail to tighten things up. Twist, twist a second time, insert through that loop, go pick up the working strand and pull. So you can continue like this until you have the required amount of stitches. Now, I know because this is a new method for me, I've only learned it recently, and I never used a long tail cast on. That's not what my preferred method, so I tend to underestimate the amount of to leave for this long tail, and I've had a few instances when I had to take it apart and start again because I ran out of yarn. So it's best to err on the conservative, liberal side and give yourself extra. And if you're casting on for the bottom of a sweater, for example, if you have any leftover, you can just make a little butterfly out of it. I usually will just kind of tie it together, do a little knot here, and this will hang on the side of my work, and when it's time to assemble things, I'll use this as one of my sewing tail. And then to show you the example of where I use that on the top of these socks, you can see it has a pretty nice looking edge, and you can tell how stretchy this is. It doesn't bind at all, so it's really ideal for this type of application. Visit knit1crochet2.com to view our complete selection of yarn, patterns, and accessories.